Hey guys, so if you watched my ColourPop haul video that I did yesterday, then you know that I bought the It's My Pleasure palette. This is not new, but I'm just finally getting around to getting it now. It was always out of stock before, so I had a hard time getting it. So this is what we're going to play with today. And I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my MAC Painterly paint pot. If you want to know any of the products that I'm already wearing, everything will be listed in the description box. This is an AOA Studio E104 brush. So I'm just going to take some of that. Nothing seems to go on for eyeshadows. MAC Painterly paint pot. There is no base that works well with all eyeshadows across every brand. It's so ironic because this isn't even technically an eyeshadow primer, but yet everybody uses it as one. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people will say. I think the reason why a lot of people like it is because it's creamy, but it's not so creamy that your eyeshadows are going to move around. But it gives the eyeshadow just enough of a grip that it goes on nicely. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking Kitten Fish, which is this matte pink shade. And when I swatched it in yesterday's video, I was really shocked at the pigmentation and opaqueness of it, because you wouldn't expect something like that to have those properties. And this is a blending brush, but I'm going to use this Profusion ES3. And I'm going to pick some of that up, and I'm going to dust that all over the entire eye area. That's going to give us an idea of how these eyeshadows blend with each other. The mark of a good eyeshadow is when you can put something down and then blend something else over it without it getting muddy or patchy or anything like that. So I'm just going to try to put an even layer all over, and then that's also going to act as our eyeshadow highlight right there. This is very pretty, and I was trying to think of what I had that was similar, and for as many eyeshadows as I have, I don't think I have anything like this that is this good a quality. Whenever I've worked with these matte pink eyeshadows like this before, usually they're not very good. I knew as soon as I touched this that it was really good. You gotta give it to ColourPop. You know, for the price that you're paying, usually you are getting very good eyeshadows. When I swatched this yesterday though, these two shades didn't seem to swatch as well as the others did. So you can't always go by swatches though. Okay, I'm just trying to make this even. Okay, good. So that's like a colored base to start with. All right. You know, I was talking in yesterday's video about how Mr. Sandman and Earthshine are duochromes, and I've worked with Mr. Sandman. I don't know if I use this in a tutorial or a get ready with me, or if I just talked about it. I don't remember now. I'm pretty sure I used that in my Truly Madly Deeply video that I did. But Earthshine is the other one that's supposed to be a duochrome. Now you can use duochromes all by themselves, or you can use them, of course, with other eyeshadows. So that's what we're going to do today, because in yesterday's video, I had on Glass Bull all by itself. So I'm going to use Earthshine in conjunction with other eyeshadows today. This is a MAC 239 small shader brush. And we're going to go into Earthshine. Wow, that's got a lot of kick up to it. Good thing I'm holding my palette level here. And I'm going to put that on the lids. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty. And it goes so nicely with that pink shade that I just laid down. And it's applying easily over the Kitten Fish. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I'm so glad I decided to go with this. Because there's, 9 different choices in here, so there's a lot of directions you can go there. Yeah, I think I like this better than the Mr. Sandman. I mean, the Mr. Sandman is pretty too, but I really like this. It's funny because I didn't wear any pink eyeshadows at all for the longest time. And then when I got that Juvia's Place, the Sweet Pinks palette, it made me realize or remember how much I liked pink eyeshadows. Especially cool pink. Because whenever I would reach for pinks, I would usually go for warm ones. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. It's catching the light nicely. Okay, now I'm going to go into this Morphe M506 brush, and we're going to go into Fan Fiction, which is this one right here. It is also a matte pink, but it's just a deeper shade. It's more like the color of my shirt. And I'm going to start in the outer corner here and blend that into the crease and the outside part of the lid. And even though this didn't swatch that great yesterday, it's working fine with the brush. See, that's the thing with swatches, is they don't tell you the whole story. Very, very pink. Okay. Let's take this small Zoeva pencil brush and go into Sleeper. Now this is the other one. It's like a really deep berry. This is the other one that didn't swatch that great yesterday, so just going to pick up a little bit of that on my brush and go along the lower lash line. And I'm only going to use a small amount because I don't want to overwhelm this look. Just taking a little bit at a time. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil liner in the shade Rich Amethyst. This was one of the eyeshadow colors in the palette, so I thought that would coordinate nicely. Ow. That's dangerous. I very rarely do that though. Curl my lashes. I didn't curl my lashes for the longest time because this used to freak me out. It does make my eyes water a little bit. But just the idea of watching somebody else do this, I was like, oh. But then it's just like with anything else, when you learn how to do it and you practice, practice makes perfect and all that. Milani, the Violet One Lash Primer. Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. And that is the finished look. So yeah, pink eyeshadow. But you could go a lot of different directions with this palette. I mean, this purple that's in here is very pretty. There's some like plummy pinks. There's a mauve. You've got the other duochrome down here. So there's a lot of different things you could do with this, but I just wanted to go pink, I guess. That's what I was feeling today. So that is it, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday tomorrow. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.